What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest here playing Shadowrun Chronicles. We have quite a few villagers here to mow our way through, speak with them all, with a little dialogue option above their heads. Let's do it to it. Let's actually talk to all these people so we can jump right in and complete another mission. But before we do that, she's got to have something new. Nothing. We already have the Spas 22, correct? Yes. And we're going to assume that Pancake still has the same... Yep, same stuff. Oh, you want to know something else? Is that I completely forgot that we picked up this elemental essence.
The Knight Errant Exclusivity Accord.
And wow, we got a lot of weapons here. Casting focus, we don't need that. Okay, so the Spike Club is going to be our highest damage dealing melee weapon. So the rest of these things will be pretty easy sells. Let's get rid of our panties! I don't know what kind of fucking vendor would take a pair of, like, presumably used panties, but maybe they're just like one of those types of people. You know, those types of people that go on, like, eBay and buy some, like, fat woman's used socks. Could be. This is a Shadowrun universe after all. There's got to be some really weird fetishes out there, ladies and gentlemen. There has to be.
Knight Errant Exclusivity.
You seem all flustered. What's the matter?
He bought socks from a fat chick on eBay. That's why.
They're cutting off traffic in and out of the city, ground and air. I've caught word of a UCAS cruiser blocking the harbor.
Used socks, that is. Dirty socks.
Someone must have gotten really scared of what's happening here.
Yeah, and Grid Guide has rerouted all traffic as well. Soon the only way to get out will be to dig a tunnel.
They still need to evac people, don't they?
How can you evac a whole metroplex?
And I really wish that the villagers here, their conversations actually meant something other than just for basic world building or to give them a little bit of flavor. I really wish there was a little bit more impact, but there isn't.
Is it true they're increasing the quarantine area?
The National Guard is manning checkpoints all around the city, and the UCAS has called in more personnel as well.
What does this mean?
I'm not sure. It's standard protocol for an epidemic to create checkpoints and screen everyone for infection, but I don't see much in the way of medical personnel coming in.
So what's your take on this?
Don't know yet, but usually things get worse before they get better. In the meantime, it's probably a good idea to be prepared.
This area is designated restricted.
Good news is that we only have a few more people to talk to, and then we can jump right into our mission. Sorry, I think I might be scrolling through this a little too quick. Try to do it at like a reasonable pace where I feel like people that read fast aren't going to get so impatient. They're like, come on, fucking press the button already. And then the people that are like read really slow or moderately slow are being like, dude, you're doing it too fast. I have to pause every time. That's really annoying. I understand. I get it. I read slow too.
Hey, what's new?
Hey, something is weird with the coordinates Luna gave. They don't show any comlink activity.
A dead zone in the city. Unlikely.
That would be too much of a coincidence. Either no one lives there, which is unlikely but possible, or she's blocking us from scanning the area.
Guess we'll have to take a look ourselves.
Hint, hint. And luckily we didn't have to go through every single one of them. There were just a few.
I've requested backup from KE to rescue the people the Slayers abducted. But Central has me jumping through hoops. With the Fenway and Neonet situations, they don't have any resources. And And it's not strictly a by-the-book operation.
And KE stands for Knight Errant.
Wait, let me guess. You need my help again.
Just figured I'd probably make you guys aware of that yet again, because I remember mentioning that a few episodes ago.
Don't let it get to your head. You've been reliable so far, and there are people's lives at stake.
You know my price.
Yeah, you're not exactly a bargain.
That almost hurt my feelings.
Okay, so we have to go to this place and investigate. Very well. Priority, return to sender. This warehouse is one of the locations where the Dragon Slayers dropped off the people they abducted. With the rioting going on, the police will be too slow to respond. Sarah wants you to go there now. Okay. Roger the Dodger. So again, we're gonna do the same stuff. I'm gonna try to bring other people with me. Hopefully, if they are available. How about Tekna here? Yeah, okay, we'll bring Tekna with us. Oh, look at that. We got Commodora, and she's a lockpick. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll take her as well. I'm a real big fan of Deckers in this game. If the mages actually had like a heal spell, I'd probably use them a lot more often as well. Yeah, I think we can manage that. I think we'd be good. Yeah, let's bring a melee guy with us. A big-ass troll. Who kind of looks like one of the... He looks like a purple version of the mutants from the modern Fallout games. The target location is an old warehouse near the docks. There are no guards outside and the door is open. Either these guys are incredibly stupid or Luna has warned them and it's a trap. You will find out soon enough. We have to make our way to the next part of the building and defeat the Dragon Slayers along the way.
Sounds like there's fighting up ahead. Jane, you got anything for us?
No, this place is pretty much a dead zone. I'm only getting the feeds from your comlink.
All right. Everyone stay frosty.
Roger Dodger. Since we have this big meat stick right here, we're gonna send him in first. Oh, not you, not the Decker. It's all right. Get a blackout going. Get that stun, baby. Got a little bit of an info cube over here. So I could try taking the other Decker and actually wiping this guy out. Let's try doing that. Let's just use the data spike. Might get the crit. Not even a damn hit. So Bull Rush 2, we wouldn't be able to make it. Tackle a target for 25% damage but causing it to be stunned. And then we have Berserk. +1 action and plus 25% damage for 2 turns, but does 3 damage per turn to yourself. Ouch. We don't know if there's any other enemies over here, so it would probably be prudent to put him behind this wall over here, but I think we're gonna go for the info cube over here. He has 24 hit points. Wow, he's like a big ass troll and he has less hit points than I do. Terrible. And there is another guy over here. Oh, Blamco Mac actually has another move. Well, this guy is stunned, and we don't have sight on the other one, unfortunately, unless I want to throw my nade. I don't really want to do that. I'd really like to take this guy out. And we miss. No, he throws a grenade. Damn you. We still have our physical armor, at least. It's a small consolation. Okay, I'm not going to use her quite yet, but I think we're going to use Tekna here to come over to this adjacent wall. And then we're going to stun the big Drekker here. And then we'll try to actually go for the crit again, I guess. We didn't get it. We're gonna use you. Oh, Berserk is good, but it's just... I'm not convinced. And Mr. Blamco, let's move you up. So we do have a pretty sizable map here to some degree. We've got Looks like a boss guy over here, gang flamer. Not really a boss, just a big badass guy. Not too unlike the boss guy that we fought in a place that kind of looked like this. It was the morgue, or the organ ripping facility. Yeah, I have to be next to him to do that. I guess we got 28% chance. Let's give it a shot. Starting to flank my position here. This is nicht so gut. Let's move up. Unfortunately, we popped both of our blackouts here, so we can't stun everybody. And I think I'm going to actually do a C2 subroutine here. I'm going to take him out first. This big Drekker here. And since we don't have any eyes on the other enemies that are nearby, seems like a perfect time to use this. And then you, sir, can reload. Even though I probably should have put him in a better position. So I can't bull rush him because he's too far away. And then we'll just, shit, I don't know what to do with you. What to do, what to do, what to do. The flamer, we don't have to worry about. The big flamer guy. Gang flamer. So we opened this door, which is swell, but now we just aggroed the other fucking gang flamer, and plus this improved turret here. God damn it. Basically what that means is either I take out this turret or it's just gonna mow through my people. Oh my god, I think it's probably about that time that Berserk would be really good, but you don't really have... We got a whole bunch of hit points. Sure, let's do it. Although that's gonna take up a turn though. Yeah, I don't know. Got the melee, or the crit melee there. So you know what I could do? What I think I'm going to do is we're going to do Blast Dose. Ah, shit, it's going to hit my own guy, though. I don't care. It's worth it. And he fucking grenades his own guy. Fabulous. I think we kind of bit off a little bit more than we can chew here. So I should absolutely try to take out the flamer here first. Although we do have the Ripper here. Oh, it's just so rough. How much damage does this thing do? 6 to 10. So there's a possibility I might not even actually kill this guy. God damn it. Let's go for it. Come on, take him out. Shit. That was a misclick. I totally didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click on Shucks here. I think we'll just bull rush him. Because why not? Really, I'm just about taking these guys out. More than anything else. I was gonna say, I could, like, put them behind cover and reload. Yes, yes, yes. But right now, I'm just looking for just raw damage, man. How much? You got 6 hit points. That's perfect. Because that means you're gonna die, motherfucker. First, we're gonna actually black out the other flamer. We had a pretty good hit percentage there. Because this guy, the Ripper, he's got 6 hit points and no armor, no physical armor. Wait, what am I doing? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? God damn it. I frucked myself. Damn it. I don't know why I'm having these issues. So I'm going to actually try to put him next to him. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Should be in melee range here. Nice. Oh, we got another hit. Because of course we do, because that's the skill. His berserk. Man, that thing is fucking overpowered. Holy shit. I didn't realize I was gonna get 2 melee attacks in. It's kind of insane. Okay, Blamco Mac here, you have a Dock Wagon basic card. I could use it, or I could just kind of keep him back. I think I'm going to try to be frugal with my items. Speak of the devil, we get a med kit. Because of course we do. So, not really seeing any other enemies. I'm just trying to take a little bit of a survey around the area, because I really don't want to aggro any other groups if I don't have to. But some of my people are so far out of position. Hellfire Harry. Okay, so he's the boss man. Nice, we got the crit. Critical attack, baby. And he's marked. He's stun immune though, that's the problem. So these guys usually don't have the greatest movement. So I feel pretty comfortable about where I'm placing my people. And besides, I think... yeah, he's got the flamethrower. Nice, we get it on the first shot. And perfect, look at that. He's got lockpick and organ harvesting, so we can actually do both. I'm going to go for the percentage because there's always the possibility that if you fail, it gives you a plus 10% chance on your next attempt. And yes, it does cross over to any consecutive turns. Very, very nice. Okay, Blamco Mac. I think we're just going to end our turn. We do have a demolish point over here. Oh, time to get double-barreled, bitch. Boom. Took out his armor and did a bunch of damage. See, look, my deckers can just basically sit here and just peg this guy. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough to actually take him out. Or is it? I can just bull rush him. Perfect. Awesome. And it only did 3 damage. Can you believe that? Got fucking cheated. I swear to God. We got this other guy up here. I'm gonna take him out. Okay, my deckers. Let's see here. Let's move you up to here. And then finally, I think we're going to move Tekna up. We're going to do the same thing.
Damn, the Dragon Slayers seem to be gearing up for an all-out war. He had a flamethrower for Drak's sake.
No, don't end the mission. Okay, thank God. Sometimes those ending missions there, like the little epilogue messages, make me think that the mission's just gonna end. I'm just like, God damn it, don't do that. Pretty sure I brought along a second person that actually had demolished. I think it was Tekna here. Oh, well, we do want to go to the other side of the map, so I want to see what's in this corner. You don't actually have it. Wow. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong person. Because we have another organ harvesting. She does indeed. Perfect. Although I'm pretty sure the Remington Sportsman was a shotgun class that was basically what we were using before we started turning to the spas. And then we'll get our last little info cube here. And then pretty much just win. End the mission. You move there. Let's see here. Shucks will move up. You can move up 1 square. We'll end our turn. And then we'll take these other guys to do their thing.
This corridor leads to the next part of the building. Better check back with us before you go on.
So, by the way, this is going to be another multi-tiered mission. There are going to be several of these throughout the game. Although the last time I looked, I think there was about like 32 or 35 main story missions. Some of them had the side quests too. But I think there were like somewhere like mid-30s-ish. So as far as me saying that there's a bunch of them, I don't exactly have the precise number. But I know that there's more than just the 2. So again, this is what I'm going to do here in these instances. Is that I'm just going to keep these as like basically one big episode, unless of course I really need to like, you know, not play right now. We're going to continue to play, and I think I'm going to just chop them up into smaller segments and chunks. I think that's fair. To the fun, we're going to continue on with our little umbrella mission here and try to conquer our way through phase 2.
I asked Medley to allow the use of his node. I did not want the others to hear us.
You mind? I'm in the middle of something.
I have no idea what is going on in there, but KE received a distress call from inside that structure. There seems to be people trapped in there.
How many? Trapped by what?
Hold on. I'm pulling the call logs. That's strange. Multiple calls came at 0800 hours.
I guess whatever emergency there was, it's gone now. Knight Errant too busy to answer them?
I don't know. The location has been blacklisted as extraterritorial. It belongs to Az Technology according to our files.
So, the Slayers used an Azzy building for dumping those corpses?
It looks like it.
Yay, we got 6 karma. Fabulous. So it looks like I misspoke there. Let's get our next mission.
Are you ready to continue?
Sometimes I completely confuse this like whole like little matrix area here, like in the little interims between the submissions, that I forget that you go up to and talk to the main quest giver to get your actual reward. For some reason, it always skips my mind. Really, that was it? Okay. Not a lot of words of encouragement there. Let's go to mission. Who let the dogs out? Continue through the ravaged warehouse used by the Dragon Slayers as a transfer site for abducted victims of the Fenway crash and look for survivors. I guess we'll bring Farm Gal. She is a decker with lockpicking. That's good. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the decking skill. The harvesting skill, that is. I think we will... Okay, so this man has data bomb. I'd rather actually have data bomb. So bring him along. And then... I think we could probably take a mage with us. So basically, she would be the same thing as our decker over here. That's fine. I don't mind having a little bit of redundancy here. The pungent stench of dog kennels mixed with human sweat assaults you. The half-lit room seems to hold a number of cells. There's blood on the floor and something is moving in the shadows. We have to find out what's going on here and look for any survivors to question them. Roger Dodger. Begin.
There may still be survivors here. Let's look around.
Okay, so let's actually take a little peek around. Don't really have much sight on anything here. It's been kind of a hot minute since I last played this map. There are lots of bad men up here, infested thugs. We have a 25% chance to hit them. That's not good enough for me. Okay, so you have data bomb. Marks all enemies in the target area and does weapons damage. Uh-huh. I don't know if those are dogs or not. So we're gonna do a data bomb right up here. So it was literally just that one guy. Wow, it was a massive area though. Holy shit. I can't believe how much damage that did. So I now have a 40% chance to hit him. Sure, let's go for it. Nice. And we get him. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Let's take our mage here. You have haste. I actually think I'm going to give it to Quicksilver here. Because the Deckers, there's just never really a time that you don't use them. Unless, of course, you're fighting against a lot of bestial enemies. Then it becomes a problem. And then we'll just end our turn. Shit, we're getting flanked.
Help! If anybody can hear me, those crazies are killing everyone! Let me out!
There's a survivor. We have to get him out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not exactly telling me where the survivor is, so not a lot to go off of here there, ladies and gents. Uh-huh. So there's the bunch of dogs. And that must be the guy. And it looks like there was some baddies over here. So if memory serves, I believe that if you demolish the door, these dogs come out and they basically attack anything. Nice. So we're pretty much going to have to stick and move here. You do have your blackout. I kind of want to wait to use it. Like right now, I just want to go for raw damage. I want my Deckers to be the cleanup crews every single time, like bar none. You have 6 hit points, so you're a guaranteed kill. So I'll tell you what, I think we'll black out this infected thug. We'll get the critical. And then we'll use Quicksilver here to actually take out the other one. This, the ganger. Okay, so now I'm gonna get flanked, so we're going to reload. And we're gonna double barrel the unarmored one. 30 freaky deaky damage there. God, that's so good. Unfortunately, this guy has 1 goddamn hit point left, and I'm gonna have to have somebody take him out. Oh, but we're getting those sweet criticals. Oh, baby. We're not gonna actually make another attempt. We're gonna do the smart thing. Some Victorian pants, you say? Yeah, you can definitely dress up as one of those steampunk tossers in this game. Steampunk is one of those like subgenres that I just never really did it for me. Like, I like the literary style. And some video games have pulled it off really well. I think, anyways. But just in general, I'm just not really that big of a steampunk kind of guy. Matter of fact, I feel like some of it's kind of cliche, as a matter of fact. But then again, you could say like any subgenre or any kind of like subculture is going to be somewhat cliche because every one of them is going to follow its own paradigms. So we have some switches up here. And we have a lockpick point plus a data cube. So we're gonna try to actually come up to this corner here and deal with it first before we start screwing around with these levers. Obviously get the collectibles first. So I'm kind of wondering if one of these data cubes actually had a message about which lever to place or to pull. Because I wasn't exactly reading through them. I was just kind of like skimming past them, or skimming through them real quick. Because I figure if I'm going to actually really read them, I'm going to read them at my own pace, and I'll just do that in my own videos. Let's press 1.
Wrong again. We need to figure this out.
What the fuck? What do you mean wrong again? That's my first pull. Wow. Fantastic. Oh boy. Lots and lots of dogs. We have 2 deckers here. That don't do dick to dogs. But we do have a mage over here. Somewhere. Can we get a mana ball, like, straight up right in there? Please? I'd like a large fry to go with that, if you don't mind. Very efficient. Some more sellable armor.
Are you trying to make this difficult for yourself? Stop freeing those monsters!
Hey, Dick, it's not like I'm actually trying here, man. Very nice. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this guy. Wow. Geez, Magicide, were you expecting to actually, you know, maybe fail your mission today? Why no, hypothetical person. I indeed was not. Oh man, I can't... Wow. So I was hoping I could actually hit maybe like both of these guys, but... So much for that. You know what? I'll take the kill. We got the crit. Okay, you... One of these doors opened up. I know he pulled out, and then I think it was these 2 dudes. Deuterinos. I need some really good cover here. Thankfully, we have our other blackout. Damn, this feels good to actually be able to do this. Let's see here. We have our mage. What I'm wondering is what should I do here? Should I just mark him or should I use blackout? I'm thinking I should probably use data spike. Oh, and then he's dead. Okay. I mean, that works too. And since the big asshole with the the gun that was basically mowing us down here. He's stunned, so I think we'll go after the infested thug. He was taking drugs and missing me. To some extent, I really, not really a big fan of the Burst 2. It's not really just producing the damage that I'm expecting it to. As a matter of fact, it feels like the enemies that it hits and the amount of damage it does is just completely random, so there's nothing consistent about it. That's why every time I'm using it, I'm always kind of cringing a little bit inside, because you never know. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the sprite, the actual texture file for the for this little man here that I killed. The reason why he looks so different is because they're all infected. Get used to seeing that, by the way.
Man, am I glad to see you. Hey, you're not one of those gangers, are you? When I saw one of those zombie dogs bite the head off an Aussie researcher, I was sure I was done for.
Hey, look at that. We got our mage again. And guess what? She's got mana ball. Fortunately, one of them lived. And got some payback. Oh, well, we got an item up here. So... I do have one blackout.
Careful. Those creatures are really dangerous. You shouldn't let them out.
Oh, there are other guys. I thought it was just going to be the one up here. Okay, well... We'll take you, ma'am. Farm gal. And then we'll black them out. The infected gangers, man, you really need to stun them every time because they're really high damage output. As a matter of fact, you know what? Since this guy's stunned, I could pretty much just roll right up in here and pick up some polymer coating. It's really serving me no purpose. I could equip it instead of the one that I already have equipped just because it's got a name attached to it. But it's just basically flavor text. It doesn't mean anything. We're gonna reload, and I think we're gonna use double barrel. Yep. Got 12 hit points. There we go. I'll take that. I was worried Data Spike wasn't gonna do enough damage. That's why I was a little hesitant about using them. But since we're getting all these critical attacks. Fortunately, the rest of this map is solely reliant on me actually going up to this person and talking to them. Seems a little weird, because I just let him out of his own prison cell. One would think that he'd try to engage me in conversation, not the other way around.
Thanks. Now let's get out of here.
Pretty simple. I don't think we get ambushed by anybody. I think it's pretty much just a straight shot back to the green area over here. Like I said, I feel like this is the most boring part of the game. When you completed your mission, but you still gotta walk back to the green area. I just really wish there was a button to skip through this, or like emergency evac or something like that. Good old fists. I almost want to just like cancel my turn so I can read what this guy his power said. Well, I'm gonna do that. I really want to see what it says. Okay, Mr. Alex. Good old fists in your face. Attacks the target in melee range for 5-6 damage. Okay. That's pretty solid damage for just bare fists, might I add.
Whoa, man. Am I glad you guys came and got me out. That was crazy.
What did they do in there? And more importantly, who did it?
I don't know what they did. They caught me when I was talking to Mercarinja, and...
Merca... who? Who's that?
she's my sprite.
Hang on a sec. You were talking to a sprite? Are you an electrokinetic? One of those technomancers?
I guess. I never really did much. I didn't want to get in trouble, so I kept a low profile.
So they caught you. And then?
Some gangers grabbed me and brought me here. And they did things to me. To us.
What kinds of things?
They took her from me, and they dissected her, and it hurt so much. And then they tried to put her into those nanites and give her to other people. I was never so alone.
I'm sorry. That must have been hard. So who was doing all this, and why?
As technology. They did some experiments, starting with the dogs, and then with people. I saw the suits when they came to look at us like we were guinea pigs. They talked about Project Vulcan.
And then? What?
A few days ago, everybody was getting all excited and they brought in dozens of people. Most of them wounded, sedated. But
what? What happened?
last night, some of the ones they've been working on, suddenly, the bodies they brought in all got up at the same time and went berserk. They killed everyone they found. Everything was full of blood and the screaming.
They all woke up at the same time?
Like in some zombie trid. I hid in that cell and hoped they wouldn't find me. And then you guys came.
Is there any proof of what you're saying?
Well, they had us under surveillance all the time. They must have tons of surveillance feeds somewhere.
Okay, I'll grab that data and gather some more evidence here. We need to get out of here.
And there we have it. And now we're back on the streets. So I guess it was basically just a two-parter there. Not too shabby. Let's go talk to Sarah and actually get our complete suite of rewards for finishing the mission.
Jane already provided me with a summary. Well done.
Dragon Slayers cutting live bodies to a flophouse that's on Azzy's soil? Something's not right.
No. It does explain the involvement of the feds. But usually they just hand over everything to corporate police and notify the officers involved.
So why didn't they send you the usual scram note?
No idea, but I will find out.
You might want to keep your head down for a bit. It's not like I'm offering rescue operations on discount.
Booyah, we got some, I think we got actually one of the expensive cyber mods. We're going to have to take a look at that. We got 6 karma and 4,700 new yen. We have a whole bunch here to spend, and I think we're going to do that before the end of the mission. Hey, look at that. We're starting getting some more side quests. So before we do anything, I'm going to come over here to Doc. I'm just curious. He's the one that's actually going to be the one that actually installs. I think it was an arm. Improved reinforced cyber arms. Lots more damage. And it gives us some armor. An organ harvesting bonus. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, do you actually sell these things? Hold up. Before I do that, let's go up to the console. Oh man, they totally do. Oh man. So unfortunately, what it'll end up happening is it'll take away our range and accuracy bonus. But it'll give us a damage bonus and some more physical armor and some organ harvesting, collecting shits. Hell yeah. And this is going to be the better one. This is going to be the better version of it. Just because, you know, technically speaking, I suppose if you're not going to be playing a mage, it doesn't really make a difference. Because that's all it literally is. It's just the difference between the essence cost. So I don't really actually have to buy anything. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to install it. The pneumatic arm gives me a 1 range bonus, 5% accuracy bonus, and 5% damage bonus. 10% damage bonus, physical armor, and organ harvesting bonus. I like the sound of it. I think the pneumatic arm is pretty great, though. I think that if somebody were to use this pneumatic arm the entire game, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's pretty solid to me. But anyways, thank you very much for joining me. It's been fun. In our next episode, we will, I think, talk to all the villagers first, like we always do, and then we'll talk to Sarah and Jane, who both have side quests here. And maybe pick up some new equipment from Lady Luck and Pancake. Because I'm thinking it's got to be around that time. I feel it's like, from what I remember, my last playthrough was like I'm feeling it. I feel like they've got to have the upgrades right around this time in the game. But I think before we call it off, let's actually spend our karma points, because we have a whole lot of them. 17 points for single shot 3. Reload automatically after each single shot. No more stopping for reloads. Fuck yeah. That's pretty mean. And then we have enough here to do, what is his mind? 10% bonus to your crit damage. Don't care about that. So don't get me wrong, I like crit damage, but criticals are a percentage chance just to get the criticals themselves. So I've always argued that you'd probably want a good, reliable percentage first before you started pumping anything into giving you bonuses to your crit damage. So I think we're going to go with spot weakness. And there we have it. That was pretty excellent. It's not every day that you get to actually start to pump that many skill points and that many karma points into 2 different skills. And we're talking about mid-level skills too, so they definitely are starting to cost quite a bit. Nevertheless, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we continue to plow our way through our game here. Hopefully get it done. I have the feeling that we're probably going to finish this campaign long before they shut off the servers. Relatively, I mean, because we're talking about like a month from now, even though they don't actually have a exact date. I don't know. I haven't taken a look at the company's website or their official forums or whatever they might actually be posting some of this information on. Whether or not they actually have an official date for it yet. They just said late November, so I'm trying to make sure that we work through our game before then. And I'll see you guys then. Take care and have a good one.